If you're working on Discovery 3 now, it tells you to refer back to Discovery 1 and 2 and to go find those answers for certain things so that you do not have to redo those problems. So I did not fill in all those answers because I want you to go back and find them. But midpoint of AB we found out was 2, 5, and then the slope of the line perpendicular to AB from Discovery 2 was -2/5. So I got this answer from Discovery 1, and I got this answer from Discovery 2. Then this says from point E, so from this point, draw a perpendicular segment that continues through the triangle. So we know this is the line, this slope would be perpendicular to the side that we're coming from on the triangle. So I'm going to come down here and click on this. Here would be point E. I have not put in the other midpoints. But if and I've also added a little piece here because you're going to see why I need it. But if I want to count down to, write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do it again, down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it gives me a more accurate spot here if I can do that a couple of times. So I'm going to grab my line and bring it over here. And if the point gives you any trouble, you can always move that point and then pull it back. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a little bit more this way. Yeah, that looks pretty good because that's going right through that point. So notice how this line does not go through angle C like it did last time. On Discovery B, we started at angle C and you figured out how to go this way towards this line, towards AB, to get a perpendicular line with that. So it landed in a different spot than where E is. So that's what makes this a little bit different. In Discovery 2, the segment that we drew was called an altitude. This is a perpendicular bisector. So it's landing right on the midpoint, and if we could stick a piece of paper in here, the corner of a piece of paper would fit perfectly there, and it would be a right angle. So this would be called a perpendicular bisector. So anytime you need to add a little extra piece, what I did was I just cut and pasted part of my grid and added it to this. You can always just do whatever you need, or you could have just estimated. We could have put slashes out here to just estimate where we thought this should land. So you're now going to go look at the midpoint of this side, and then the slope that would be perpendicular to this, and then come from that point going this way and see where that hits. And then the same thing for this one.